Hello everybody and welcome to my guide video on ball sorting. The most requested feature in Golf Clash history has finally landed in the game. Now if you're anything like myself, you'll have amassed quite a few different premium balls with a variety of stats over the years of playing the game, and even if you're a new player as well, you might be starting to buy a few different stat balls. We are going to be taking a close look at the new feature in this video here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please hit thumbs up on the video and make sure you are subscribed as well. It is totally free to do so. Now this is the first version of ball sorting. I'm sure that improvements and revisions may well come in time and be considered by the game makers. So we're going to look at how it all works, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on how it can help you improve your game, whether you're playing tour play or indeed tournaments. Finally, do leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and if you've got any suggestions of features or improvements that you would like to see added to this ball sorting feature in the game, then please let me know in the comments section down below. Here we go. Before we look at this feature in detail, I have an update here directly from the community team at Playdemic, who have advised that a favourites feature, where you can select a few balls as your favourites to always have at the top of the list, that is already in development and has been in development before the first release that you see here on the screen, and they are making every effort to release that as a further update and feature in the near future. That is going to come out as soon as it can. So we start with that update. Now let's have a look here at the feature. The default view is newest first, so you can see the ball that's currently on sale, in this case the Hot Shots, and then going down, if I scroll down here, you can see we go down through the season balls that I've bought, and eventually right at the bottom through a good array of premium balls we find the older ones, Skull Ball, Mummy Ball, and the original balls that were in the game from day one. So you've got two sort features with drop down menus, and if we pull down the primary sort, you've got power, side spin and wind resistance, so your main three categories. And worth pointing out here that regardless of what you've got sorted, the icons you will see are always in that order. So it's always power, followed by spin, followed by wind, and then the fourth stat, if applicable, top spin boost, back spin boost, or precision. So really easy. You can glance down the column that you need to. So we can go newest or oldest, but we can also sort power, spin, resistance. Then you've got your special stats, top spin, back spin, and precision. Further to that, there is, I believe, a trending one. When you're actually in the gameplay, playing a hole, you will get a trending option, and that will allow you to see the most used ball in the last 24 hours for that hole you are playing. So that's a nice little feature there. So let's say we're going to sort by power. Instantly there you can see the column on the left sorting high to low, power 5, no secondary sort here, it's power plus none. It is giving you the most recent power 5 balls first. So if we scroll down, you can see there we're going back in time a little bit with the Snow Globes, Black Widow, Mask, and so on. So power there, and then if we want to put a secondary sort in, we just drop the second menu down here, and we can sort, for example, by wind resistance, and again it's high to low. So we see power 5, wind 5 at the top there, and as we scroll down, the wind resistance decreases, power 5, wind 1, power 5, wind 0 for the send-its, and then we drop down to power. So you've got two options here, and pressing the clear button will very quickly revert to the newest first. So that is the initial thing. And worth mentioning here, if you're not quite sure and you want to check over power stability, then you've still got the ability, like you did with the old version, to click into a ball, check the name, and then you click the power, and you've still got your overpower stability there. So if you do need to clarify that, all of that information is exactly as it was in the old version. Now I'm going to give you my thoughts here from a tour play point of view. We're going to come to tournaments a bit later because different players will value different features more than others, and what may be a great feature for one person may not be that suitable for someone else. So purely from a tour play point of view, if you're more a free to play player, then simply you're going to drop down the first menu, hit oldest, and then you've got your stalwart free-to-play balls for tour play. So that's going to please a lot of players. If you occasionally do want to use a premium ball in tour play, most likely you're going to probably want to sort by power and then wind resistance, because top spin, backspin, precision maybe, especially with the spin boost, could be more of a niche thing for tournament players. Not going to rule them out in tour play, but again, sorting by power and wind resistance going to be very, very easy to find what you need. And then of course you've got your stock levels there as well. So if you do end up with a tricky par 5 and you want a higher powered ball and maybe a bit more wind resistance if you've got some nasty headwind, then those two sort features are going to make it pretty clear and pretty simple of what you might need when you're playing tour play, particularly in the higher end tours where you may well appreciate the advantage of a premium ball. Now we're going to look at it from a tournament point of view. Now tournaments, especially Master and maybe an Expert as well, a lot of the shot setups now get quite detailed as players improve and get more knowledge about the game, and sometimes we need to use a certain power level ball to find a minimum distance line. So again, the power sort is going to be good here, and we can select the ball that we need first. The key here with ball switching is you're going to want to know what you need to switch to and where it is. And at the moment, prior to a favourites option being released, this is just going to take a little bit longer to get used to, but it's definitely not insurmountable. So you're going to want to know what your next search category is. It may well be side spin, it may be wind resistance. So a little bit of planning needed here if you are a Master and maybe an Expert tournament player as well. Similar to setting your bags, you know, sometimes we will start with the quarterback and then switch to an APOC Cataclysm bag or an APOC Sniper bag. We can preset those. So I think when Playdemic do update the favourites feature and introduce that, that is really going to bring ball sorting into the realms of being hugely successful for tournament players. But of course you can still sort by your top spin boost and your back spin boost. You know, we do love a nice top spin boost send it shot here. So if you're not sure which balls you have and you've seen a shot online or in a guide or from a clanmate and people are saying, yeah, a top spin boost is going to get you to the green in 1 on a par 5, you can set your top spin there and then maybe filter by power as well. And you can see you may not have the exact ball that somebody's used, but you can get a pretty good fit and see what else you've got in your bag, which may well give you a brilliant advantage. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I would like to see improved, but I also want you to leave me a comment here. Let's see if we can get as many comments as possible with suggestions. I know Playdemic will be keeping an eye on the comments here, so please leave your thoughts in a constructive manner. Let us know what you like here on the channel, let us know what you don't like, and hopefully they will all be considered by the development team. My wish list, we're going to ignore the favourites because I do know that is coming. I would like to sort ascending and descending. So at the moment if you select power it goes from high to low. Same with wind resistance, same with side spin. I would like the ability to go from low to high, but I really like the clarity. I like the fact that the stats are lined up in the same order and the fact that you can see the overpower needle as well. So I really like that. The final thing I would like to see is, at the moment I'm on the home screen, if I'm selecting by, let's say, power and top spin boost, okay, I can select here and make my selection, but if I then enter a hole, the default sort fields will apply, so it will go back to newest and none. So I would like, if I've made a selection before entering the hole, I would like those options to then stick when I'm in the hole itself. So that will save a couple of seconds and I think be much appreciated by tournament players. But please leave me a comment. Let's see if we can get as many comments on this video as possible. I know that Golf Clash will be keeping an eye on them. So put your comments over constructively and with courtesy, and I'm sure they will be taken on board. Thank you so much for watching this video and hearing my thoughts and suggestions on this first version of ball sorting. Just want to reiterate again, different players that play this game, so it may not be your thing, but hopefully there will be some features that you will find useful. And don't forget, it's only the first version. There will be updates. We have had that confirmed. So I'm very excited to see what refinements are going to be made, and I'm sure it's going to improve what is already an excellent feature, in my opinion, for a first version of ball sorting. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon here on the channel. Bye for now.